He said it got wheels. You can lift it up too. You look kind of short. There you go. Oh shit! He grew in so fast.
Okay.
So yeah, what's up?
Alright, so
what happened?
I made a post this morning because I basically seen everybody going crazy over this LeBron making game winners, and it's like he should have been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wanted to be greater than anybody, he should have been doing these killer instinct stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's
how long he been playing for now?
LeBron in the league, what? 12 years?
Couple years.
Wait,
really?
Let me just follow
It's
that up real
definitely
quick.
High school,
Wow.
14 years
exactly,
now?
yeah.
About 14 years now? 15
Definitely
years in the
over
league?
10.
What you
LeBron
trying to?
James has the most buzzer beaters in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah?
He has
Oh, I
more
feel like
buzzer
this is
beaters.
about to be a nice debate here. You saw the way?
actually a
Yo,
new
did you
stat.
see? Wait, did you see the look that Ray just gave you?
Yeah.
I gotta check
SportsCenter
those
just
stats.
Oh,
said that.
shit.
Yeah, SportsCenter just
Hold
said
on.
that
Check
stat
those
out.
stats.
He has the
He's
most.
like, I gotta check
My
that.
post on Facebook was
Fact check. That's what it was that I was thinking about
that
earlier.
if Dwayne Wade didn't have all them injuries, and mind you, this is a hypothetical statement, he would have been better than LeBron.
That's facts.
If Wade didn't have all those injuries, you said?
He said that's facts.
Yeah.
If he didn't have all them injuries, because he went from flash.
Because it
to
prevented him from doing a
slow
lot of
down. He
shit.
declined as a
He got
player.
rubber knees.
Yeah.
Damn.
What surgeries did he have? Knee
Yeah,
surgery?
Knees, shoulders.
Knees, back.
Well, they said once you have knee surgery, you're like forever fucked.
I mean, yeah. You seen D Rose.
Yeah.
Like there's no like, although you're healed, you're not fully healed. Like you
T-Mac
still
with
got
the back, like
T-Mac with
the
the
back.
He could've been
Damn, they
better
gave
than
him that name
Kobe.
too. That's horrible.
I mean,
Yeah,
really?
that's
Talking
a
about
fact.
I always like the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
don't like the dudes that's not supposed to be that great.
Yeah.
He never was supposed to be that great.
Kobe in his heel.
Yeah.
He could have kept it going.
Who?
That's one dude that can play with injury.
That's
you
right.
talk about people
Yeah.
that can play with injury. I hate Kobe, but
You hate Kobe?
What was
Why
that?
you?
Kobe ain't got no fingers.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you say he ain't got no fingers?
too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what Kobe did.
He's cold.
Why you hate him so much?
I just felt like he.
I need
was
3
trying to get
reasons. I need 3
exactly-
reasons.
3?
1, is he trying to be like Jordan?
His arrogance.
Is he trying to be like
Yeah,
Jordan?
That's definitely
I didn't like.
He's
his arrogance.
arrogant, really?
Kobe really wanted to be Jordan.
It's not that he was trying to be like Jordan. It's that he copied Jordan in every
Yeah.
way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like he never was his own real player. Like he did his own thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But he never was.
Did
his
he
own
ever pay
player.
homage to Jordan?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Love
No,
Jordan.
no,
Every player
no.
does.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not competing against
And if
him.
you
I always
don't,
No, I just
respected
wanted to
Kobe,
make sure that
but
I
I
didn't
just never
know.
liked him.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? There's no. I mean, I can't explain it. I just
So
don't
you
like
think he just emulated Jordan a little too much?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you there's
It's like you
videos-
can do it, but then it's,
It's
like you do it
if you
too
put
much.
Jordan and you put Kobe, and then
Yo,
you,
now they have
you
YouTube
put them on
videos.
top of each other. You put
Yeah.
that same scene on top of each other. It's the same movement, same thing.
Mad funny you say that. They actually do that on YouTube.
Yeah.
When you look at critiques of Kobe versus
They put it side by
Jordan,
side.
they put it side by
Really?
side,
And it's
even
to the
they
T?
even layer it too.
So you
They
can
layered it.
Shut
Yo,
up.
they layered it,
And
and
I
it
can
was the
respect
same
it
thing.
because it's Jordan. But
His moves work.
You're doing
not
too
you.
much. It's not you. You
not
have to
it's
be
Jordan.
original.
Yeah. So that's why Kobe never.
Kobe didn't. Kobe never
separated
floated.
to me.
Like
Yeah,
Jordan.
That's
Jordan
true.
floated.
yeah, never that dude.
See,
Never
your
was.
I was hyped for your debate, but once you said you were a D-Wade fan, I was like, I respect it.
I love
D-Wade.
He's like we
D-Wade's
can
my
be friends.
favorite player.
Yeah.
He's
But
like,
this
we're
is
cool.
So I basically went through the argument with everybody, and then they were telling me, oh, you know, when Wade led the team, he didn't do much. And I'm like, how did he not do much?
Right.
Because when they played against Dallas,
Yeah.
Wade led them. He almost averaged 30 points.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were
LeBron
trying to
averaged 17.
they were trying to discredit him basically.
Listen,
Even-
LeBron, oh, my bad to cut you off.
No, 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 nah.
LeBron averaged 17 in the finals. 17 points in the finals. And you mean to tell me Wade didn't show up? Come on.
Wait,
They lost that year, of course.
You want me to go on your comments and curse everybody out? I can do
Oh.
that.
she's a thug. You
About
gotta
to
watch
say
that.
a
She's a
whole
thug.
different.
But we dropped a lot of facts, and
Except on Sundays.
either way, it was a hypothetical question because
Yeah.
LeBron is greater than Wade at this point
Yeah.
because of the things he's done.
Yeah.
I guess people
And it's
forget that everybody got
insane
opinions.
Nah, everybody got opinions.
You know?
The only real LeBron I respected was the one LeBron that came back from 3-1. That's the real. That's the real.
That's
Greatness.
leadership.
That was greatness.
And that's something he might be able to do this playoffs. He might be able to do some crazy shit again because he's literally doing that right now. He is
Jordan.
beating the Raptors by himself.
Right.
He is romping the
Yeah,
Raptors.
listen, he needs Jordan, Pippen, John Stockton, Karl Malone.
Yo, we'll see. Yo,
you
if he wins,
you gotta
we
remember who he's going up against.
That's
You're talking about
facts.
Steph Curry,
KD, Steph
Kevin
Curry,
Durant, and
James
Klay Thompson.
Harden. Yo,
Splash.
I mean,
Brothers.
even
that's a
that
possibility
too.
too,
Chris
but-
Paul is a really good player.
I just don't
Everybody
see it
always-
happening, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
it's a heavy. It's a heavy.
We'll see. I can't even debate
We might
it.
have to incorporate a sports segment in the
Right.
show.
Boy,
Definitely.
sports.
Yeah, like 10
Everybody got
Yeah.
opinions, right?
No, seriously, I would be so down for that.
10 minutes every show.
I used to watch ESPN and Sports Center all the time, yo.
I used to watch CBS Sports.
Like basketball is my favorite sport to watch,
Right.
and then football. But I feel football is like fucking rigged. It's like boxing.
Yeah, boxing is definitely.
I can't stand when
I
people
don't
say
care
sports
what
are
nobody
rigged.
They are.
It's extremely hard to rig sports.
So
except
boxing ain't rigged.
Literally,
Exactly.
let me finish my sentence.
Because he said every sport. He said, did he say every
boxing
sport?
is one sport you can rig, but that's if you one of the
This shit
fighters
is
are
rigged,
getting
son.
paid.
Of
about
course.
golf? Can we rig that?
Well, I played golf. It's
Nah,
actually
can you?
real hard. It's real hard.
Because you have to have like
You have to be
magnet,
on point.
to the ball, like roll, and
Yo,
it's like,
so-
yeah.
You gotta really be the ball.
So Space Jam shit, some Bugs Bunny under the ground pulling
yeah,
that
exactly.
shit.
There's magnets under the grass, and then there's
Yeah, you
Say
never
this one's gonna
know.
go in.
It's probably
Right.
fake grass.
fake grass, and they just roll that.
And they
shit.
roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about shit like that.
That
People,
just takes us into conspiracy
Conspiracy
theory.
theory. There it is.
I'm a big
Like,
conspiracy theorist. So.
I am.
We all are.
And
We
all the
all
You believe in
people are
aliens?
this way.
Of course.
I believe in a lot of things.
Do you
that-
believe in aliens?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way.
You
that we
believe in
could-
aliens?
Definitely. There's no way that we could be the only species.
That's another
I just don't believe in
conversation.
That flat
Yeah.
earth. That flat earth.
Oh, no,
talk,
that
you
shit ain't
can't
true.
believe that. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know
hell
where
no.
people.
That
came
shit
up
is
with
far
that
from
one.
fucking true.
I'm a heavy person on like shutting down the flat Earth, but we also can't say it's not true because we actually don't know for ourselves.
Well, fact. Yeah.
But like I am believing the
Fact
round
check.
Earth.
Yeah,
That's the word.
I'm
That's
just
the
thinking
word.
about flying
on
to
that.
other places in the world. You
Yeah,
like,
I
I mean,
flew-
a night
I
and day
can't
kind of
fall-
thing.
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I flew halfway around the world
I flew to Pakistan.
in March. I went to Thailand,
Yeah.
and the planet looked pretty round
Is
to me.
Pakistan
Yeah,
further
that's what I'm
than Thailand?
Huh?
Is Pakistan further than Thailand? How long was that?
It's probably about the same. I think it's Pakistan. It's 16
How many hours? No.
I don't know.
How many hours you?
Oh, you told me 18 hours.
Goddamn right.
You goddamn right.
Fuck.
That's a
Yeah.
long time.
That's thug life
Yo,
hours.
15
I thought I was
hours,
gonna
son.
die. You know, I don't know if you remember that the Bugs Bunny cart. I love cartoons. I still watch cartoons to
Looney
this day,
Tunes
and
my
I am
favorite.
You're
proud.
childish for that.
My
Looney
man.
Tunes my favorite.
Yo, that's how you keep your youth, man. I be trying to tell my son to watch cartoons to me. I'm mad that they don't have Saturday morning cartoons anymore. I'm very disappointed. This is why all these kids are worried about fucking
Send them
twerking and
outside.
shit.
Kick them outside.
No, they don't even go outside. They're
They'll
too
go
busy,
outside
they're too
with
busy
their
on their
cell
fucking phones and shit, twerking and whatnot.
Yeah, they'll
Making
go
fucking
outside
videos.
and just.
But we gotta
But there's
accept
a-
it. It's a new generation. There's
Fuck
nothing
that
we
shit.
can do.
I know.
Oh,
No matter how bad you
oh,
wanna
you
kill
missed the
it.
beginning of the
Like-
show.
But listen,
We were
there's
going
a-
off with 16-year-olds.
Yeah, he tried to call me a millennial.
You,
I am not
she
a fucking
is.
millennial.
You are.
Anyway,
Sorry to
like I was
ruin your
saying, you
night.
remember the Bugs Bunny, the Bugs Bunny cartoon when he's in the plane and the plane starts diving down because I think the wings fucking blew off or whatever, and he's in the plane and he's
What? Say whoa.
like he's like
You
about
did
to
what?
vomit
Oh, okay.
because he's in the
Wait,
plane.
can you do
Remember?
your about the vomit face again? Hold on.
Was it good?
No, I don't know if you want to use that word good.
That's how it was in the cartoon. He was like, he put his hand on his finger. I mean, his finger
Yeah,
over
he
his
got
mouth.
nauseous.
Yeah, he got nauseous, and he was like, why are you laughing at my? I have good. Listen, I'm a very good actor.
Yo, we need to
goddamn it.
sign her up for some acting classes.
I'm a great actor. I'm up for an Academy Award, man. You don't know? But that's how I was on that goddamn plane, yo. 18 hours. And it was nighttime that I took that flight, which was even worse, because every time I pulled up that shutter, I saw darkness.
I lost my
Yo,
mind. No joke.
that shit was great.
So then, at that point, like, how does the pilot and the co-pilot like switch?
Dude, them niggas,
How do they take a piss?
They gotta be, dude. Autopilot. Did we forget what the fuck that
yeah,
is?
right,
Autopilot
yeah.
came from an autopilot.
Right.
They have autopilot in
But
cars.
both of
Where do
them
you
just
think
can't get up and be like, yo, all right, let's go to the bar.
Why not?
Because, yo,
Right. Who the fuck is flying?
Wait,
planes?
who's flying?
wait.
Who's keeping their eyes on the
Wait a
road?
minute. Oh,
They
man.
need their eyes on the
We
road.
need like a dunce spell, like a dunce spell, because a fucking plane don't got a bar.
Are you an idiot? Have you ever been on a plane before? First class. Bar is up front.
Listen, second class. Second class.
Listen, Linda.
I'm in the second class world, son. Mr. I fly to Thailand all the time.
I was in the last seat of the plane.
They treat you like a.
The back is no joke.
Oh, you feel everything.
Yeah, you hear that engine too?
Over the ocean. Just
You hear that?
all
engine
over the
heavy?
place.
For
Yo,
real?
It be like,
Yo,
it's like, whoa.
And you just got that one curtain that's just
Shut
behind
up,
you,
are
and
you
you keep
serious?
walking back there. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is back there? Like,
Are you
And you
serious?
just sitting there with your head against the wall like this. Like, fuck is back there? Why they keep walking back?
Shut up! Are you serious? I never sat there.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Miss First Class.
No, I was always in, right
The middle?
before. No, when as soon as you get on the plane, that first class is to the left, and then the regular class, I was like right there in that first row. So I could look like this at first class. I could see what they were eating.
And then
What's going on?
and then the flight attendant comes up.
He closes his
Right.
eyes.
Just close
Right
the
up.
bitch. Right.
Just out in the alleyway, like,
He like, excuse me.
damn.
Trying to
Yeah. What the fuck is going on over there? Right.
Yo, that shit is fucking hilarious. But yeah, 18 hours is no fucking joke. Yo, that shit is crazy. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this Tekashi 6ix9ine thing. So apparently he was flirting online. with
Another topic about 6ix9ine.
I'm sorry.
I'm over this guy.
No, the reason why I want to talk about it is because he was apparently flirting with this chick called Cuban Doll. Her boyfriend's name is Tado, which is a retarded ass name.
For like a
But
T-A-D-O-W?
T-A-D-O-E. Tado.
T-A-O-T-E?
T-A-D-O-E.
Tado?
Tado.
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 For that fucking Tada.
Yo, there is a song called Tado. Tado.
Alright.
T-A-D-O-W.
Jesus
Y'all
Christ.
should check it out.
Right, so check it. So apparently not apparently, but she was on live with 6ix9ine on Instagram, and they were flirting with each other. And I guess he caught wind or saw it or whatever. And
I mean, you can't miss your girl's on live right now.
I know, and-
It'll message on your
I
phone.
know.
Your girl just went live. Like
Exactly,
6ix9ine.
6ix9ine. So apparently, I think the next day or 2 days later, he fucked her up and fucked up her hip really bad.
Oh no.
So the reason
now
why
we
I'm
got
bringing
problems.
this, the reason why Tado did that. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, not because I want to talk about 6ix9ine, but my focus is her and how these young girls get with these dudes that whip their ass, and because they got money,
You know what it is, though?
they sticking around. The shit with fucking Emily. What's her name, right? What's her name? Fabulous's baby mother. What's her name?
I don't know her name.
Oh, didn't he catch a case?
That bitch.
Yeah, he
Her.
definitely caught a case.
But her.
Yeah.
He knocked her fucking teeth
Yeah.
out. Guess what? She got a brand new set of teeth. Compliments of him.
Right.
They were
got the money.
They were seen in the fucking that show that just went on in LA. That big ass fucking gala that
Coachella?
went on. Yeah, that Coachella shit. They were seen together in Coachella. Fucking Tristan Thompson with
Whipping his
the
dick out in the bar?
Kardashians. He's caught on
He's
tape.
wildin'.
With three bitches
Right, he's trying
at the
to-
same damn time.
The same damn time. Shout out to Tristan
Same
Thompson.
damn time.
He's killing it in the
You know what I'm
playoffs right
saying?
now.
So it's like
They revived him. That's why he's killing it in the
What kills
playoffs.
me is that these chicks they settle for this, and it's like I don't know how to say it, and I don't want to put the blame on the parents because you never know, she might have a mother that cares about her, that probably instilled in her how to be a lady and this, that, and the third. Probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like I don't get how they can
So also the surroundings you grew up
go.
in.
Yeah, and I just don't get how they don't see that.
Your mom getting beat up by your pops.
Yeah,
Think it's
man.
something normal.
That too, but it's just like,
I had a cousin who
come
went
on,
through that,
man.
and I think even when you try to save them from that situation, they're still gonna go back. So it's like sometimes you have to let people learn their lessons.
You do, but it's scary
Gotta let them
too.
experience
It's scary too to
It's
allow
scary because
them,
especially once your
because you
family
never know,
the extent how far it's gonna get.
exactly.
Because the only way really you can pull them out is by forcing
Forcing
them out.
them,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And they're gonna fight you to the death to go
Right.
back to
That's the
You
ones.
might
Those
hurt
are
yourself
the
in
ones.
the
Those are the
process.
ones that I hate. The ones that defend them
Yeah.
for their wrongdoings, and it's like, but you gotta fucking, you got your eyes shut right now.
Right.
Like I only see you look like fucking a pirate right now. Like what's up? Like,
doesn't make sense. Man.
yeah, it really don't. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Choose to go through what they go through.
I don't. I kind of sympathize, but I don't sympathize. Because at the end of the day, it's a mental thing. I was in two abusive relationships.
Yo, like,
I was in
a
two
lot of
abusive
times,
relationships.
but a lot of times you don't know that person is abusive until you're too far in. Like it could be a
sometimes
year
you
in,
can
it
go
could be
deep.
2
Yeah.
I was with a
and
person
then
for 8
somebody
years.
just
I was
rock
with
your
one
shit
for
up,
8
like,
years, and
I love
after,
them, and they apologize. kind of
yeah,
thing.
I went through it for
Then they
a
pop you
while.
again?
I went through it for a while because I was a teenager and
Yeah.
I was with someone who was 10 years older than me,
Okay.
and I was with him for 8 years.
Uh-huh.
After about, I want to say maybe about 5 or 6 years, that's when he started putting his hands on me.
After 5 or 6 years.
After
You see,
five,
that's what I'm saying.
you know what I'm
It's too
saying?
far in, yeah.
So it's like at that age, I was oblivious. I was naive. I was young. I saw money.
That's not only that, you know what I'm saying? He saw that he could control you.
Of course, because he was older than me, and that's what it is. 9 times out of 10, it's an older man. It's an older man preying on a young girl. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know because you know what he did? Exactly what he just finished saying. I love you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, right?
And then he would bless me with like fucking $200, like yeah, go shopping and this, that, and the third or whatever. No, he never like touched my face.
He manipulated.
Oh yeah,
mentally manipulated.
Mental fuck. That's what you call a mental fuck.
To keep you sane, like
not go out, not talk to niggas.
And not only that, I was just like, I was at a point where I didn't want to go home. I had a fucking great upbringing. Like I was spoiled. I'm the youngest of 5. To this day, I'm fucking spoiled. So I didn't have no bad upbringing. I just thought I was grown, and I left home at 15.
Right.
Real shit. And I said, I'm never going back home. Because if I go back home, I'm here if I go back home, I'm here to, told you couldn't survive out there, goddamn it. Told you couldn't make it, and I did everything in my power not to go back home.
Because you didn't want to hear
and I went through a lot in my young age at 15. I experienced a lot. So that's why my mental is like on a whole nother fucking level and shit. You know, I experienced a lot that I should have not had, you know, because I had such a great upbringing. And I wish I can speak to young girls who do have a great upbringing.
You can. You're speaking to them right now.
Well, I hope they're listening.
If they are.
But, you know, like, that I can speak to them that have a good upbringing. And it's like, don't take advantage of that. Because you could be great. Like, I'm not disappointed at where I'm at right now with you people here and doing radio. I love this.
Yeah.
But I know had I stood in school, had I graduated with a diploma, I got my GED, but had I graduated from school, had I went to college,
degree and all that,
I would have probably opted for something else. I would have probably been someplace else.
Yeah.
Scientist.
Right.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
A conspiracy scientist.
Yeah.
Decisions of destiny.
Hey.
Right. But like I said, I don't have no regrets.
All things happen for a reason.
I'm a
here for a reason.
I'm a fond believer of that shit. Like I'm a super fond believer of that. You know what I mean? But like
your soul guide brought you here.
I just wish that
Your soul guide.
God's man.
No,
exactly.
Your soul guide.
Yeah. Is that also like what was that word that we were talking about that I was trying to say correctly? Parallel.
You don't say a lot of words correctly.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
What were we talking about?
Parallel universe?
Yeah.
Parallel dimension?
Yeah.
Parallel. They're two different things.
That's interesting.
That.
Yeah, I was talking about.
That way.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about how Lolo, his girlfriend, is like, because when her and I met, I felt like a connection with her because she was like so down to earth, and I don't normally click with females. So for me to click with a female, I'm like I dig that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really dig it because again, I'm like me and you, I would click with y'all. If I walked into a room with the same amount of females or the same amount of men, I'm walking up to the dudes. Believe it or not, because I know that you guys are going to be more receptive to me. I know I can relate to y'all better. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not with that other shit. No offense to them, but I'm just not with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I met his girl, I was like, yo, I feel like I've known you in a parallel,
like in another life. Yeah.
So being in but it's another word. It's a parallel. I'm gonna get it because it's
parallel dimension,
parallel
reality.
Huh? You believe in reincarnation?
Oh yeah.
Do you?
I'm just straight Egyptian belief everything.
You're Egyptian?
I wish I was.
Definitely believe in reincarnation.
Reincarnation was your soul goes into a different body. Where time is not existent after you die. Or you don't die. Did you know?
I
Fun fact.
Until you tell me.
The word die, death, or the end of life is somewhat of a new term ever since Christianity.
Well,
no other belief, no other religion, no other society, no other civilization had a belief of end of life. You move on to the next stage or into your next.
So what's the next stage
verse.
though?
You ever read the poem The Egg?
No.
I love
I've
that
been looking
shit.
for a good book to read.
That shit is real.
Of life.
I've been looking for a good book to read.
You can't prove it is, but like I believe it is. You know what I'm saying?
So
is there anything about God in there?
No.
Not really.
No.
I don't want to hear that. You said not really.
No.
Like it's.
You believe in aliens? You can't really believe in aliens and God at the same time.
Why not?
They do not coexist.
I don't believe in God.
They do not coexist.
I don't believe in God.
So,
I do not believe in God. I do not believe that there is a Jesus, a God. I don't believe that God created.
It was a book written off of previous civilizations and
who wrote it? A man?
Huh?
A man wrote it? Man-made book?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna read it.
Not gonna read it. The egg?
No, the egg. Oh,
I'll
we're
crack
talking about
the
the
egg.
egg. No, I was talking about the Bible. I'm talking about the egg.
You
have
talking
to
about the
read.
Bible? I ain't
No, the
reading
egg.
goddamn
You
Bible.
have to read that.
No, the egg I'm gonna read. I'm talking
Yo,
about.
we should
I'm not
read it
I'm
on
not
air.
touching the
Everybody's
Bible. Can
mind
you?
will be blown.
Is it called the egg?
It's a little
Called
long.
the egg.
It's called
All right,
the
we
egg.
got.
That's not funny. I've never heard anybody bring that shit
We got
up.
10 minutes.
Crazy,
Is it
right?
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Do we have 10 minutes
See?
to read the
Parallel
egg?
universe
Yo,
type shit.
facts, that is
What is
facts.
it? A quote?
No,
It's
it's
a
pretty
poem.
much an idea. It's a view
Yeah.
of life. It's a
Basically.
view of
Okay, I
life.
But I
found
think
it.
it's put it as a poem. Like,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
but the cool thing, there
It
is
doesn't
a
rhyme.
connection. There is a connection to this poem. So they do. Your boy's a whiz kid. I read
Right.
too much.
I have smart people on my team.
Yeah, I try to be.
Right.
But yo,
Now
so
he tries. He just said. He just.
I'm not, I didn't say I was
clarified
smart.
himself as
But this shit gets my blood pumping because it's like getting
Okay,
closer to
so can I read it?
more knowledge.
I found it. Tell me
So-
if this is the right one.
So they've done study on near-death experiences, which pretty much align with this story. So a near-death experience is 90% of the people touch something or talk to somebody after they had their they died for 10 minutes, 5 minutes,
Can I
or they had a
piggyback off
near-death
of that?
experience, huh?
Can I piggyback off of that?
Yeah.
Riding motorcycles. You know how many and I'm not even shitting you. You know how many near-death experiences I've had where I'm like, how the fuck am I alive right now? I had an experience where it was me and my club at the time when my club was up. It was, me and my husband, whatever. It was
Yeah.
about 8 of us. We were riding on the New Jersey Turnpike. And it was fucking raining, like when they say cats and dogs, hard. I'm talking about, them big raindrops.
Hard
And we blowing, because we just coming from Maryland, so we want to get
You
home.
bugging. You tripping.
What? We blowing like doing a $120 in the
Tripping.
rain. Hauling fucking
You already know that's
ass.
stupid though.
Whatever. When you're a biker, you do
I
shit,
know,
you what
I
I'm
know, I
saying?
know, I know.
But we blowing. So in the highway, the tar strips, that black tar
Yeah.
strips when they go to patch like a fucking
Yeah, yeah,
hole,
yeah,
whatever. So there were tar strips
Slippy
on
as
the
shit,
lane.
yeah.
On the lane.
Not in the divider part where you go to switch
Like
lanes.
in the
It was
middle.
on the fucking lane.
Uh-huh.
So when I went to switch lanes, I hydroplaned. You know what hydroplaning is?
Of course we do.
No, I'm asking her.
Oh.
No.
This is hydroplaning. So basically, this is my bike. This is my back wheel. This is my front wheel. I'm riding. My ass went up and my bike went like this. And as I'm riding,
Yeah.
it's literally like this.
At 120.
You stayed on the bike?
I literally slid from the fast passing lane all the way into the slow lane and back into the fucking middle lane. I saw my
slam on the brakes
grandkids
at
that
all?
weren't even fucking born.
Yo,
It was so crazy that I had to signal everybody yo, pull over, son.
Yeah.
When I got off my bike, I was literally like this.
shaking.
I couldn't get on my bike for about 30 minutes because I didn't even know if I wanted to get back on that
Yeah,
bitch because
yeah,
it was
yeah.
still raining.
Yeah.
Yo, my heart, when they say your heart go to your ass, yo, every
everything,
fucking
right.
thing, yo.
Yeah.
So
That's
being
like
on
you
a
come
bike,
on a roller coaster,
yo,
like.
being on a bike, we're constantly faced with near-death experience with cars
Yeah.
trying to make the turn before you one of these turns type shit. My friend just got killed last summer by that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of relate to what you're saying with what you were saying.
Yeah,
with that,
and with
you know what
those
I'm saying?
near-death experiences, when they say you need somebody, that's who they say your soul guide is, because that's where your
Really?
consciousness goes.
Oh, wow.
Your body is just a vehicle for your consciousness to
That's
lay.
crazy. So is this poem by Andy Weir?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
It's a little
You
bit
were
long.
on your way home when you died.
Oh, you got to prep it. We got to prep it. All right.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you got prep.
Okay.
You got to prep. We got to prep. So it's pretty much, it's just a story about a person, anybody, whatever. It's a little long. You're going to be a little confused at first, but if you follow along, it all ties together. You'll understand.
It gets very easy.
Yes.
I hope I read it properly. I used to hate
Don't-
reading.
don't-
I used to hate
stutter,
reading in
stutter.
school. I used to hate reading out loud.
Oh,
in
yes,
school.
JesBlaze, you want to read aloud?
No fucking
No.
way. I gotta take a
Pick
shit.
somebody
Can you
else.
excuse me?
Somebody
Okay, yeah, excuse me, I gotta use the bathroom and shit.
Right.
All right. You were on your way home when you died. It was a car accident, nothing particularly remarkable, but fatal nonetheless. You left behind a wife and 2 children. It was a painless death. The EMTs tried their best to save you, but to no avail. Your body was utterly shattered. You were better off. Trust me. And that's when you met me. What? What happened? You asked. Where am I? You died? I said. Matter of factly, no point in mincing words. There was a truck and it was skidding. Yep, I said. I died. Yep, but don't feel bad about it. Everyone dies, I said. You looked around. There was nothingness. Just you and me. What is this place? You asked. Is this the afterlife? More or less, I said. Are you God, you asked? Yep, I replied, I'm God. My kids, my wife, you said, what about them? Will they be all right? That's what I like to see, I said. You just died and your main concern is for your family? That's good stuff right there. You looked at me with fascination. To you, it didn't look like God. I just looked like someone, like some man, or possibly a woman, some vague authority figure. Maybe. More of a grammar school teacher, more than almighty. Don't worry, I said. That'll be fine. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow. Contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but will secretly relived. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll feel very guilty for feeling relieved. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, you said, so what happens now? Do I go to heaven or do I go to hell or something? Neither, I said. You'll be reincarnated. Ah, you said, so the Hindus were right. All religions are right in their own way, I said. Walk with me. We followed along as we strode through the void. Where are we going? Nowhere in particular, I said. It's just a nice walk while we talk. So what's the point then, you ask? When I get reborn, I'll just be a blank slate, right? A baby, so all my experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter? Not so, I said. You have nothing, you have within you all the knowledge and experiences of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. I stopped walking and took you by the shoulders. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you can possibly imagine. A human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you bring it back out, you gain all the experience it had. Facts. I got ad-libs too, by the way. Ad-libs. Facts. Take that. You've been a human for the last 48 years, so you haven't stretched out yet and felt the rest of your immense consciousness. If we hung out here for long enough, you'd start remembering everything. But there's no point to doing that between each life. How many times have I been reincarnated then? Oh, lots and lots. And into lots of different lives, I said. This time around, you'll be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD. Wait, what? You stammered? You're sending me back in time? Well, I guess technically, time as you know it only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from. Where you come from, you said? Oh, sure, I explained. I come from somewhere else, and there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand. Oh, you said, a little let down? But wait, if I get reincarnated to other places in time, I can have interacted with myself at some point. Sure, happens all the time. And with both lives, only aware of their own lifespan, you don't even know what's happening. The fuck?
Her head is crazy right now.
Why y'all trying to mind fuck me right now?
Yo, I told you. You're gonna want to say I love you to everybody you see after
No,
this.
I don't want to.
You'll see.
I don't love
this way
you.
You finish it.
Alright, so here I go. So what's the point of it all? Seriously, I asked. Seriously, you're asking me for the meaning of life? Did I read that? Isn't that a little stereotypical? Well, it's a reasonable question, you persisted. I looked you in the eye. The meaning of life, the reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature. You mean mankind? You want us to mature? No, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each life, you grow and mature and become a larger, greater intellect. Just me, what about everyone else? There is no one else, I said. In this universe, there's just you and me. You stare blankly at me, but all the people on the earth, all you, different incarnations of you. Wait, I'm everyone? Now you're getting it, I said, with a congratulatory slap on the back. I'm every human being who ever lived, or who will ever live. Yes, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and you're John Wilkes Booth, too, I added. What? I'm Hitler, you said appalled, and you're like the millions he killed. I'm Jesus, and you're everyone who followed him. You fell silent. Every time you victimized someone, I said, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you've done to yourself. Every happy and sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you. That's good.
By you.
That's crazy. Almost brought a tear to my eye. Thug life. Hold on. Thug life.
She love you now. She love you now.
Kind of care about you. I must care about you. With my eyes are glassy.
I care about me.
Man, I got an eyeball in my eyes, not
Oh
tears.
my god.
Power through.
You thought for a long time why you asked me why do all of this, because someday you will become like me, because that's what you are. You are one of a kind. You are my child. Whoa, you said incredulously. You are, God. You mean I'm a god? No, not yet. You're a fetus. You're still growing. Once you've lived every human life throughout all time, you will have grown enough to be born. So the whole universe, you said, is just an egg? I answered. Now it's time for you to move on to your next life. And I sent you on your way. Dun, 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 dun.
Boom, boom.
That was great. That was very
interesting.
That was very
Story.
inspirational and very intriguing and very
You are you, and I am you.
Luke.
So be kind to everybody.
Luke, I
You
am
will
your
be him soon,
father.
or you will been him before.
We're the same person right now. All four.
I don't want to be him. He's not gangster
I've been
enough.
white.
He's not gangster enough though. I don't want to be not gangster. I don't want to not be gangster.
You're my thug side.
Boy. All day. You already know.
Caught it back. Caught it back.
But yo, that's our time right now. That was great though. Thank you for telling me that. I love reading. And if you have any books for real, I want a book that I need to read a book. It's very good to
You
read
better bring a
books.
book bag.
No,
I got a whole
I
bunch of
said-
books for you.
I said one Uno book.
Oh, only one?
Can
How
we
many
start?
pages? How many pages?
It could be like this thick.
That's a big book.
Oh, all right, this thick. All right, like that thick.
She
All
didn't
right,
even give me
all right,
the
like that.
page
Look,
estimate.
just don't read
Just
that.
give me a
Just
packet,
give me a regular
4-page packet.
Give me a book that has like fucking 13 chapters.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Right.
What kind of, how big are the words you want?
Fuck and you.
So you want the simple word. I got it.
Anyway, we don't talk about that. But I want to thank you guys for coming tonight.
I want to thank you.
We had a great
I want to
time.
thank me. I'm thanking me right here.
They
Hey!
the gangster side of East End. I hear that hot shit. Yeah, I did myself. I said to myself,
Kanye only loves Kanye.
shut up. Fuck
All
you.
right.
We didn't even get to touch our topics, but it's all good because we had a great shit. I'm not Kanye.
We're all Kanye.
I am Obama.
Yo.
Slavery was a choice.
Ooh.
We're
gonna start a debate at the end of the-
We were
at the
supposed
end
to
of
talk
the
about
show.
that today, but we're going to talk about that next week because this is still an ongoing conversation.
Well, we're going to come with new news next week, probably.
Exactly. So, same time, same place. Make sure y'all tune in next week. No Filter Radio. We out, y'all. Pay
Take
forward.
care. Brush your hair.
And wash your ass and wash your
Thank you for
balls.
being a guest.
Yo,
Appreciate you.
later. Yo, for real?
This lighter is so different.
Huh?
This lighter.
Yeah, ew. Is that Jess's? I always knew she was on some funky shit.
Why are
Like,
you talking shit about my phone?
What kind of lighter is that?
A torch.
That looks like a torch.
It's a torch lighter, you
Turbo.
hater.
Turbo.
Put some respect on the turbo.
Yo, Lauren's mom's cars and SUVs got turbo in it.
that turbo, like she has to keep.
No, she doesn't have to do anything. Just when you hit the gas, you hear the whistle. It's only